be quite brief, and I'll just focus on the questions that I think still have something hanging. Brenda asked, what do we do for African countries that are standing for family values and are under pressure? Precisely through a conference like this, we can come up with strategies for solidarity, unity, and collaboration between African countries. She also reflected on the question of party whips in matters of treaty making and party discipline. And I think it is important in the charter that we are going to approve tomorrow to include the need for a moral exception to party discipline. And this is recognized even in countries like the United Kingdom, where on certain kind of legislative proposals, the party whip suspends the whip because of the moral aspect of the proposal. So this is something that we need to incorporate in our charter. There was a question about dealing with pandemics from Ethiopia. I think this was the original idea for the Africa CDC because of the pandemic that started in DRC. And we just need to ensure that we take back control of the Africa CDC by securing the moral values.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have 3 other questions, kindly. There was a question about, from Malawi, how do we get to know the treaties that have been signed by our various countries? I think parliamentarians here, you have the power to summon any public or state officer. Summon the registrar of treaties under the Office of Attorney General in your respective countries, make resolutions regarding the treaty-making process, amend the treaty law in your country, and this will help tremendously. From Mozambique, there was a question about how we return to African culture and values. The power of thought leadership is critical. I agree with Honorable Pio from Uganda that parliaments will need to see how they can review the text of treaties before those texts are signed. Finally, Dr. Magazi of Namibia asked that power has been usurped from legislators or legislators to the executive. What can we include in the charter to deal with existing treaties? If you look at the draft charter, it is focused on future treaties, how to avoid these negative provisions in international law going forward. And I think the proposal of Dr. Magazi is very good, that we may need to look at the draft of the charter document and include a provision on how to deal with those that have already passed through the scrutiny, or they already passed through, and there are many ways of dealing with them. But we need to include a recommendation that the parliaments of the African countries investigate those treaties that violate our sovereignty, family, and values. Thank you.
Thank you so much.